It's like my 5 a.m. hair. I didn't fix anything. Take me as I am. And I see Gisela and Darlene and June are here. And Cheryl was here. And Terry's out with her family. So that looks like I caught everybody up that way. And I've posted in the link a couple times so far that this Onyx and Autumn table runner. And I got all the orange pieces cut out. I have all the brown pieces cut out. Orange pieces cut out. I have all the brown pieces cut out. Orange pieces cut out. And I give up. I'm cutting the background pieces now. I went and jumped up the instructions on block 1. So I only cut out what I needed for this. So I went to the background pieces for block 1. So I have everything ready to assemble this little block. I can just picture Darlene saying that. Oh, of course, you're always ahead, as usual. It's like, there's a lot of pieces that have to be cut out. Hi, Gladys. But it's like, there's a 3/4 inch one there, an inch, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, different size, different size, different size. There's a bunch of little sizes. I just started with my scraps. But it's not sewed together. It's a mess up here. I have the triangles marked, so on and so forth. I wish there's a way that we could zoom our camera in, but there's no way of doing that. Yes, and Marla is very. Every time I cut a piece, I go, "What the heck did Marla get me into?" Marla found this pattern, and it's a freebie, and it is a good one to put out there. Gisela or Cheryl. I just realized I have dirt in my fingernails. So it's going to take a couple Thursdays. I did not go and cut the background out for block number 2. It wasn't me, Darlene. Yeah. But everybody's been hunting for different things to do for the fall season. And Marla said, this would be a good one for a freebie. You can do the Christmas one after the fact if you want. I'm not sure yet. I got to see what my other projects are. I got to see what my other projects bring. Oh, there goes my alarm clock. And Snapchat and all sorts of things go off. It's like, I can tell you, getting up, having to function at 5 a.m. is not a fun thing. And then I get out there and Alani don't want to wake up. She did scream for her mom once, and I told her to go back to sleep. And then we had this little discussion last night. Alani said, "Don't force me to do that." So we're trying to find out who forces you to do something? And it's like she wouldn't say. And then she pointed at me. And it's like, I go, what do I force you? I says, I give you a frozen pop for breakfast. How is that forcing you? I'm not forcing you to eat breakfast. Well, this morning when she got up, I go, we started back up on that subject. How do I force you? You make me get out of bed. It's like, well, you have to get out of bed to go to school, but you force me. So I said, I will make sure that your mom does not force you out of bed tomorrow. Because we're not supposed to force her. She has to wake her up gently, nicely, and then force her to eat her breakfast. Great grandkids have been playing like they're on sugar high. Oh, I always hit the wrong send button. And then go back over here. It's like, because I try to get messenger things up here. So if there's something I have to show you. Ooh. Marla's working on her quilt that's not up on the wall anymore, the All Roads. Hers is very scrappy. And here's Marla's so far. Isn't that pretty? She's just using all charm packs. That is very pretty, Marla. Like I said, if you ever need a quilt taker, Austin will take all of them. Austin is not picky. But that is very pretty. I have to keep looking at all the different colors. Because hers is very bright. And I've thought about doing it in a whole nother thing for a more manly colors. Mine could be with the dark purples. What is that? See if it's still loaded on here. This is the link to the autumn Onyx in autumn. Where the heck's the front page? Maybe I should leave the front page just lay out here. It's like, come on, picture. I know you're here. Must be. Nope. It's like, I'll find it sooner or later. Maybe I won't find it sooner or later. There it is. This is the block. Or table runner. And it is 15.5 by 42.5. And it just takes little pieces. I'm just using my scrap. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a picture of yours yet, June, to show everybody. I've showed Darlene's and Marla's and mine. And Susan Munger says, hi, everyone in chat. Hi, Susan Munger. To get out of, yeah. We force everybody up out of bed. But on this here, I have a whole bunch of snowball pieces. Like this little 1 inch square has to go on top of this 1 1/4 by, must be 2 inch. It's just a little piece. I'm going to put the snowballs under the needle. And I'm going to stay 1 needle width towards the corner that it's going to fold to. Well, I forgot. Some little girl, I know, unthreaded my machine. We won't say her name or anything, huh? I think she unthreaded the featherweight also. She just has to help. There's always help. And what did Marla say? I have all 38 blocks done of the red one and 5 rows sewn together. Hi, Denise. It's like Marla hasn't sent me a picture of the red one. Just her multicolor one. Boy, I have my foot on that pedal wrong. Because I know I have no governor in my machine. Yes, it's always good to have the helper. We can kind of say that. Just got a tickle in my ear. Yeah, it's like 9 hours into the night for Gisela. That'd be what, 11? Yeah, it'd be 10 o'clock for Gisela's time. This little 3/4 inch square. And then sit these down off because I know where they go. But if anybody wants to join in on this table runner, I posted the link for the free pattern. It's 11 pages, so if you want to just download it to save paper, would probably be a good thing. This gives me one more to give out to my family. But it isn't a Halloween, it's an autumn one. So I might find a quilt that I can put it on the back of. Use these school scissors that somebody left behind for me. Oh, my thread came. Oh, should I check the bobbin thread while I'm here? Because I can take this apart pretty fast. My little helper. I forgot. I should always check everything. Because when you can pull out your bobbin thread that fast, there's something not quite right. Don't want those snowballs to come off. I'm up to laying out the blocks of the all roads like Marla's. Yes, the weather is good, but looks like rain today. Hi, Mary Webb. I can show you one set of Marla's blocks. It's like, here's that. All roads done in, that's all charm packs. Marla just mixed them together and come up with color combinations. So it doesn't have to be anything. We don't have to have a layer cake, is what I want to say. It's just a little more math in our heads to figure it out. And that's where, don't doubt yourself when you're going to make a 4.5-inch half square triangle. It can be made from 2 5-inch squares. It can be made. You can get your 2. Barely, but you can get your 2. So make sure to do a scant. Pulling out these stitches. It's like, don't even have to dig out Jack. Don't have to dig out Jack. Because the bobbin thread didn't catch right. Now this one needs the little tiny ones down in the corner. Yeah, yesterday the school sent home a thing about girls wearing skirts or dresses, and they need to wear shorts under them. And it's like, yep, I just did that mandatory thing for my granddaughter. And then they also said winter's fast approaching, and Alani this morning, can I wear hat and gloves today? And snow boots? Well, first you have to have a pair of snow boots. I'm not going to go hunt for snow boots that we don't have. They have to wear shorts under the dresses. They have to wear. Little girls aren't little girls. They're showing their underwear a lot when they're on the playground or they're sitting on the floor. So we have to protect our girls. We need to protect them. They need to wear shorts or skirts or something. Like I made the mistake and called it a skirt today. And she says, it's a dress. It's like, okay. I told her I was getting old and forgetful. Hi, Melody. 82 here in Ohio, and my daughter shows up with long sleeve sweatshirt and August boots. Yeah. But she did show up just in time, but you stayed home all day. One, two, three, and the fourth corner. And how's Melody doing? It's like these pop-ups that go up over the words. Can't see if I can't. Through the pop-ups. Make the words bigger. Anybody working on anything special today? All these little pieces. I press them first before I trim them. My grandsons will wear a sweatshirt or a hoodie in 100 degrees. Yes. It's a, today I'm just tired, Melody, but I had to get up at 5 to go out and do the transfer of the great granddaughter to the bus. And I am not a 5 a.m. person. I did sleep from 11 to 12:30. Then I was wide awake. And then fell back to sleep about 2 to wake up at 4. I do not like my alarm clock going off. I do not like alarm clocks going off. Hey, these kid scissors cut this fabric pretty easy. I can't lose them. But I'm not going. I shouldn't do that, because then Alani will think that she can do that. I'm pressing over my snowballs corners. The small ones go on the bottom on this one. But there's a table runner pattern that I'm doing. Onyx in Autumn table runner. It's free pattern. You can Google it or you can follow the link. Ooh. Cheryl's busy. 20-inch square quilted you go table toppers. Yeah. It's like my kids will take anything that I give them. Melinda and Austin. Okay, don't use Alani's scissors. Use my own, right? They're my scissors, but possession is 9/10 of the law to her. What's mine is mine, and what is hers. She's already got that in her head. And she's already excited to go to her daddy's for the weekend. And it's not even Friday yet. So this one goes back up here. This one goes up here. This one is up there. So now we're supposed to sew the stems together. Thanks, June. I've got 2 fall ones done and a Christmas one. It must be. Hi, Lisa. Ooh, sorry to hear you got a stomach bug, Lisa. That's not good. We're not supposed to get our golden years. Is like, what happened to them? I was writing with pencil on the back of my pieces because there's so many pieces. I was trying to make sure I didn't have anything goofed up. Okay, go get your bus duty done. Mine doesn't happen for another 2.5 hours. And the bus, she had a substitute driver again yesterday. They brought her on the wrong side of the street, and then I had to walk across the street to get her. These substitute bus drivers need to figure out where they're going. She's been here 3 times, and 2 times, or all 3 times, different bus driver. She hasn't had the same bus driver yet. I just tell her when she gets on hers in the morning to ride the frog in after school. I said they just should put a grandma on there. I am not saving those little tiny pieces. Guess I should be having this down just a little. So there's that other one that goes up here. But I'm just working on block 1 right now. That's all my sleepy body could manage to cut out. I haven't had to. Hi, Nancy. And how's Nancy doing? Sounds like June sounding out an owl. Nancy, who? Are you tempted to sign up for? No. No, Denise. Yeah, I could have had Alan today, but being as I tweaked my back getting that yard sale stuff, I asked her if they would watch. That would be really nice. So he stayed the night with the other grandma. Alani was going to stay for a while, and then her mama just asked her one too many times, and then it's like she went home. The more you ask her, the more it's going to be that she'll change her mind. And then she actually slept in bed with Mama. She said, Mama missed Alan. And I says, well, I doubt that, but it's a good excuse, right? And on this pattern, they say to use a white background. I'm using an off-white, a creamy. I think it's a grunge. No, it's a I'll think of it later. Substitute drivers become no permanent person to drive blessings to all the call and the little ones that depend on them. Yes. She just doesn't know who's going to be her bus driver. Yeah, there's that tone on tone. I use it all the time, and why I can't think of it. Because I buy it in gray and all these light colors, reds and blues, because I don't like solids. Get this little other pumpkin stem off of here. It has an extra sewing. But there's 8 pumpkins all together on here. Batiks are beautiful. It's like, oh. Let's see if there's a salvage edge on here. Because it's like, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Shadow play. Shadow play is a great tone on tone. It just has the different texture, so it's not a solid. And then shadow play flannel is all very cutesy for baby blanket quilts. I almost called it a blanket again. And next week I'll show you my surprise that should be here in the mail. Somebody's coming back from the spa. She's done and on her way home from the spa. I'm going to use black grunge, I think, for the cat. I'm using batiks and grunge and a couple scraps. Can't decide about the background. I went with the shadow play. That way it wasn't... White was not me. Not on a table runner. But there's pumpkin number 1 done. It only consisted of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces. But it's part of block 1. And I think if someone wanted to cut this down and make the cat and 4 pumpkins, 5 pumpkins, I would say, would work just as well. See, this is 1, 2, 5 pieces also with this little teeny tiny. That's that 3/4 inch one up there. You get to see a whole 1/4 inch if that. That's the top of that one. And of course, time to sit them on top. Sit it on top, get it all ready to sew across. Make sure my pieces don't flip-flop on the seams there. Press it, do some trimming, because I know the person that forgot to trim this piece down to 5 inches. But I figured I had it at 5 1/8. And I says, I can square that up afterwards. Because it's like, I'd rather play it safe. Have enough, not lack of. Those perfect straight cuts look nicer. Those good old trims. Somebody's playing with their car again. These adults that have toys that they play. And this is 9 1/2. Does it say? Should go look. block 1. Yep, 9.5 is the length. Hi, Kenneth. So now those two just get sewed together. One's longer than the other. It's like just one of those things. You just trim it to fit. That way no two quilts are alike. It's like mine might be 9.25. Making sure everything, nope, saying should work. They're both the same. Gotta watch my bobbin thread too. Playing chicken. Hi, Tracy. Onyx and Autumn, that sounds intriguing. Yes. Oh, it's like. It is. There's the link again, anybody that wants it. It stays on the trigger finger of the laptop way longer than it does on the iPad. Press to set the stitches. It's just evidently the gal's cat's name's Onyx, probably, that designed the block. It's a free pattern by Jessica Dayon and Bernina. Don't know how it works. We don't know if Bernina commissioned her or she, but it's like, it's a thing. It's a free pattern. On that link that I sent you, it's like just right where it says download pattern here. That's all. As quick as all that. Okay, there. This is what they call block 1. I have a radiant orange here. Goes from light to dark. That's how I decided to put it on there. That's block 1. I didn't even look to see how many blocks there are. I don't look ahead in my patterns very often. Ooh, this where the cat comes in. My next color pumpkin is going to be flip the pile over. Like, maybe. This one says number 8. 5 by 6.5. I had them all cut out, laid here. And then what did I do with the pieces? I flipped the pattern over. This one measures 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. Yep. So this is, yeah, I guess that's that one. The cat's name is Onyx, yes. Where's this one go? That's in the next one. It's like I turned my pieces back and forth over too many times and I've lost my pieces. Because it's like, there's a color. There's a color. I thought this color was here next. But it's like, I lost it somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. See, I lost a piece somewhere. 7. I had them all cut out, but it's like, check the floor, check here. I had them all set out even. 3.5 by 6. It's like, that's not that one. I kept thinking about changing the cat to a Chihuahua, and I've had to be applique because I'm not knowledgeable enough to, yeah. Susan Urot wanted to do a Chihuahua also because her brother has a Chihuahua. So 1, 2, because I don't want the same tall one on that side as that side. Sit there and look at these pieces. 1, 2, 2-inch square. So this is block number 3. And this one here, like I'm not seeing all the pieces there either. Like, where'd all the pieces go? Because that one would be number 4. And 6.5. See, that 6.5 by 5 disappeared. When I picked up my scraps, I must have put them in the wrong drawer. Yeah. That's like, that's 3.5. Yep. So that's that one. This is pumpkin number 2. I just got to find that one piece I need. Or the pieces I need. But that's 4.5. That's not no 4.5 by 2. This is 4.5 by 2. This is 1.25 by 4 5/8. 1 5/8 by, haven't trimmed 1 5/8 by 5. That's too big. I didn't finish cutting out all the pieces because that's not the right size. That's not 5. So if this is the next pieces, that's the tail end pieces. So grab which pieces here? Not that one. Not that one. Just cut another piece or look and see if I put it back up in the drawer. Who knows? Like, could be on the floor, could be on the back of the desk. It's like, where it went, nobody will know. Nobody will know. So it can't be. Can't have two alike by each other. So this one has to be that one there. So I'll cut this out. Look and see if it fell in the trash. Oh, that could be too. It's like, who knows? Because Marla was listening to me count them all. This is block 2. That's block 3. Yellow, fade out. Like, is there one more orange in this world out here? Is there another orange? Look through my stuff. It's like, yeah, right. Without it being true Halloween. Five by 6.5. Now it's like, where did I set the ruler? It's amazing the stuff that can disappear. Can't wait to see you do the cat portion. I'll probably be picking up the kids when. No, it's the cat probably won't be till next week. Hi, Teresa Louise. How's everything in Idaho way? Are your leaves starting to change color? The tamaracks turning yellow? I love watching the tamarack turn. They are beautiful. It's a definite sign of winter when the tamaracks change. And then the birch and the aspen. That's what I miss about up in the trees. That's about the only thing I miss. It's like, I would love to go to Vermont when all the trees are the reds, the yellows, and everything. Oh, that's a good question there, Tracy. She's got a question for Teresa Louise. No pressure there. Okay. I need to find yeah, the trees are turning. 1 3/4 by 2. That's a 2. So that's, oops. Guess I can't say that's the stump I need. That is the stump I need. Hi, Kathy. Yeah, Tracy was asking Teresa if she was going to quilt Kathy's birthday quilt on a live. She didn't want to miss it. Or a partial of it on a where we could see the process. Yeah, it's like on mine when Courtney did it. We could sit there and watch whose blocks was going by. Did you see the table runner you are doing as Christmas? Yes. Yes, we did see that too. We're just not that far into the program yet. It is offered out there. It's a free one. There's Autumn in Christmas. Is that what it's called? Autumn in Christmas? And then Tracy. It would be so cool to watch. Not to mention Teresa's art talents. Yes. 1 3/4 by 2 1/4. Wrong end of the ruler, of course. 1 3/4 by 2 1/4. 2 1/2 is like, wow. I can't even count the rulers. Can't count my stuff here. That one goes. Let's see, I should be putting it up here on the wall. I did that again. It's like, got that one and that one. Keep losing those pieces. 2 of them. That's 2 1/2. 2 1/4. It's like, that's 2 1/4. Kathy saying hi to everybody. How's your weather over your way, Kathy? Melinda says it's been pretty nice so far. And 1-inch square. These little pieces, you sit them down, it's easy to lose them. That's why I decided to start just cutting them as I need them. When you take this little cool and cloudy, but no rain, okay. Melinda did get rear-ended the other day. That's how she started out her week. I know I need to get it done now that I have the long arm working. When I was ironing it, I noticed several open seams, so I need to sew those too before I quilt. The back needs, okay. Tracy, I have to get back to work. See you later, Sandra. Thanks for the pattern. Good day, everyone. Have a nice day, Tracy. Tracy, you got your answer. 2 1/4 by 5. Flip the ruler back over. 2 1/4 by 5. Yeah, when Marla and I was talking earlier, I just dug out this design board and said, this is the way I'm doing it. It was easier to place them up here as I needed them. This one goes side by side. Okay. But we always want everybody to have the best day they can have. Need some 1 3/4 squares. I did ask Marla if she was joining us. She got the pattern, but not for right now. That one goes there. One 3/4. Like that's 5. There's only 1 2 3 4 5 6. That's crap. Hi Terry. Singing karaoke in the car with the granddaughter, having fun. Oh, that is fun. Got to spend all the time you can with them kids. They're only it's like they're only so into their grandparents for so long, and then they start out there in that adult world. But Alani and I, we go out every morning and we sit in the car while we wait for the bus. And she has fun with that. So I think I want this one. Yeah, this is a Thursday, so it'll be a couple Thursdays because I have to get other things done also. Some borders on a quilt, and then binding next week for Miss Ella. Don't know if you heard that she's coming home from the spa. She's down at the post office, heading home from the spa. As soon as I get this pinned, I'll sit it back up there. Pinned and then drawn some lines. I think she could probably be a day project if you got a good day, a good strong day, because it's taken 2 hours for just part of the cutting before I went on live. My granddaughter mixed my pins all up, so guess what? I have short ones with long ones. Because she said it was okay, that what she was doing. She wasn't putting them on the floor. She just has a fascination with the sewing pins. So I'm drawing my snowball lines and corner to corner. And good thing, it's like that one's upside down. So I need to get the border on this one, the border on that one, the border on the red, white, and blue one, the border on the Christmas one. And then those tops will be ready to say, closet, here I come. Getting a lot of things in the closet stage. Gotta go again? Okay, Terry. Enjoy your granddaughter. That's an extra piece. But when I snowball, I always go one needle width towards the corner that this is going to fold to. Always. Just the sew on the edge of the line you draw. There. It's called Onyx in Autumn, Teresa. I'll put the link up here again. It's a free pattern. They have also Onyx in Christmas. And Marla gave you the gal's name. Jessica Dayon is Is how I'm thinking it's enunciated. Never sure on how to pronounce some people's names. It's, yep, that's me. It's like I got some space, Teresa. I got some space. They just went from one closet to the other closet. It's like there was a couple baby shower ones gifted. There was that. Dayon. Yeah, and they have the Christmas one also. Onyx and Christmas. We thought there might be more, but Marla and I both looked and we couldn't find any more seasons. They're not out yet, anyway. Hi, Dorlin. Yeah, you got to be packing, I'm sure. I'm sure you're packing, getting ready to take off. Like, I'd like to go out and go on a small trip, but I can't yet. I still have Bailey. I still have Ace. So my trips are day trips. It's like, I know Austin would feed Ace for me if I took off. Let's see, here's the next pumpkin. And I might turn this pumpkin over them around. I don't know. Oh, I was going to eyeball that one. Hi, Pamela Eves. How are you today? It's like, I know winter's getting closer. I'd like to get to travel. It's just a short trip, even if it's just a short trip. I'd like to just get it done before the weather gets any worse. You're surviving. That's all we can do. And when Melinda, well, there, I sewed that one on backwards. See, Jack just had to come out, or Plum Crazy had to come out. Had to come out. Hey, I don't have to draw the line. I can just sew in the holes. Saved a step. As long as I turned it the right way, which I did. And okay, enjoy your walk while you Gotta enjoy the weather when you can. Bailey's probably out playing in the dirt. I've already swept it up once today. She likes playing in the powder. She can't dig in the flower bed because I put a chain link fence across it. Trying to save some of my plants. Trying. Like, that's the 2-inch. It said 1 3/4. Oh, this is a 2-inch. Well, it'll soon be 1 3/4 by 1.5. 1.5. Hot and humid there today. We're warmer than I think we normally are. One and a half. Oops. Like, don't sew there. Goes here. Yeah, I almost sewed it on the wrong spot. Oops. Maybe today is National Jack Day or something. I sure seem to be wanting to sew on the wrong. Doorknob is almost hot enough to burn. Yeah. Well, we had this summer, I had to put a rug on top of my welcome mat because it burnt the feet. It burnt the feet to go out on my rubber doormat. So I had to put an additional rug on top. Just received my mini pouch pattern in the mail. Yes, now I can make my gift card pouches. They are so quick and easy. I've been going to make more, but was busy getting my grandson and his yard sale set up. He has a possible buyer for his leaky old trailer. They're willing to put a tarp on it. They're desperate for a roof over their head. It isn't just here, it's everywhere. They need some place to stay. Okay, back to sorting. Yeah, it's only taken me years so far because I'm not being forced into anything. So it's like I just take my time, but I still sort. I went through trying to find more things for the yard sale, but I just lost my get up and go for doing that even. Because I cut that piece a little long. I have more brown. I'll put whatever I need. So those three go together. Yeah. See, I don't have to put mine on the market because I wouldn't sell it for much because I have no foundation. So mine would just be a lot. So I'm just going to live in it as long as I can. Looking at the pattern. It's like The next pumpkin goes up to the top again like that one did, but a wider stem. Mailing costs more than the pattern, really? That shipping is getting carried away too. And it's going to hurt a lot of block swaps and things like that because they keep increasing. It's like they got to quit increasing. I know one time my neighbor said, if you go to sell your house, I'm buying 25 feet back. I says it has the garage with the door that faces the neighbors. We'll take out the door. It's like they'll put a door on the other side. They just move the fence and paint the garage to match her house. It's like, oh, I don't want to listen to that car all weekend. It's your stepson's memorial service does not show your car you rebuilt. I was thinking, just me, always thinking, it's like, I could sit this one up on a pedestal. So I might leave that and see what it looks like. I'm always changing the pattern a little. Nice. And then the other neighbor's got his out that he's been working on. It's like, thanks. Now we're going to have two of them. This pumpkin here doesn't stand out like the picture. Looks like it has the big one like this, and it only has the little tiny ones. The picture and this don't go together. I'm not going to cut any more little ones. Might take that apart and put a bigger one, because there's not very much showing up there. Because the pattern definitely shows more like this one. I wonder where my brick fabric is. It could be sitting on a brick. I'll just do some rearranging. Just keep sewing them together. But the ones around with the cat involved in them, I have to stick with that pattern. I have to stick with that one. Because that I can do anything I want in this 6.5 inch strip. The next one has the cat in it. Because it has 1, 2, 3 pumpkins this size. 1, 2. There is a third. They made them look a little bit different on the two ends. But being that pumpkin is a long, tall one. See, where did I set all my pieces here? It's like, move that up there. This is the first pumpkin. And it's supposed to be. And then the next one that has the cat in it is this color. This one. Here and here. And the next cat color. Now they fell into the garbage. It's like, here, so it doesn't fall off. Always play it safe. Put a pin. Okay, this one comes out taller. Shorter. Like, where is it? It's my 6 1/8. It's just like it didn't cut it the right width. It's 3 1/2. It's far from 3 1/2. Okay, Melody. Yeah, your granddaughter went home. Now you can work on the next project that you want to do. I have no idea what piece this is. It says 3 1/2 by 6 1/8. Love those 6 1/8. Turn this over. 6 1/8. But thank you for coming over, Melody. Put this back up here with a pin so I don't cut it up accidentally. Because 1, 2, 3. It should be this dark onyx or whatever I call that. That's this one. And it goes up kind of high. That one, 2-inch square, goes right there. This one goes here. Just so I don't lose it. One and a quarter by 1 5/8 goes here. Toe of the cat. These two. And under the chin of the cat right there. Where is the black on black? I know I didn't reach it down for a reason. It's just a black on black tone. Nothing special. It's Michael Miller Fairy Frost Black is the black I'm going to use. It's also designated for another project, but I'm pretty sure enough to do both because I'm going to use a variety of colors in the other one too. More than just one black. When you want to fold something nice and neat and it all comes unfolded because it's cut in pieces. I do not cut my pieces up like that. I will not ever cut over into that piece like this one is. I cut things off in strips. I'd rather cut a strip, little pieces up, rather than have these little things like this. So put this back over there because I'm sure that's probably enough to do the cat. Because see, I got these oddball pieces here. Like, what do you do with them? And then it's got that 1/4 inch into it cut. Doesn't go anyplace yet because I don't know if I need any small pieces in black. Okay. It says I need 2 inch. Looking to see what I have. And here's where that white side, I guess, comes in handy. 1, 2. I'm just going to cut. Hi, Pam. Trying to straighten up a cut. It's never any fun. There's a 2 inch. One, two. 1, 2. Okay. It's a free pattern out there available. Jessica Dayon. And this one says 4 5/8. Another one of those nice cut pieces that you go, huh? And this one is the one that goes right here. Okay. That must not be the right. So I'll improvise. I'll make do. I'll recut 4 3/8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, now I'm under the half. They're testing your brain on pieces here. And 1 5/8. You and Jack are playing? Are you playing fairly? Then this needs a 1 5/8 inch square. 5/8 by 5/8. This one, snowballs on the corner of that one. So I don't lose it. Pin it. Well, that one says everything's right. It's just things look so different when they have to be something sewed somewhere in those seams. So that goes there. This one goes down here on the corner. Like my picture disappeared up here. I hit the mouse. Lost the chat for a moment. Orange on orange. Let's see if it shows up. Doing my snowball corner. And again, always stay one stitch out towards the corner you're turning towards. Then I'm going to have to get a new bobbin. Let's see if I make it through this one. Oh, no problem. And then this one here says the black snowballs down into this corner. Where's that white color pencil? Let's see if it works. The color pencil was easier to find than the chalk right this moment. Yep, color pencil works. Robbed it from my grandkids, great grandkids. And then this little black one and this one. I'm going to eyeball this one. Because it's a 1-inch square. I should be able to eyeball it. And yep. Melody is left already. And Pam has joined us. At least Pam's not spending her time alone. She's tearing out, visiting with Jack. She has some company. All these little pieces, all these little snowballs. I do another snowball. Oops. I go, that doesn't look right because it's not right. It's like, now I have to drink out Plum Crazy. Decided to join us. I go, that doesn't look right. And it isn't. Because I was jumping a piece here. It was still under the needle. June sent a photo. Let's see. Did June get hers all together? Let's see. There's June's laid out on the floor. This is June's All Roads by Angela Walters pattern. That's June's. She's working on it. You run out of floor space yet, June? But it's very pretty. They're all so different. There. But it's like she's using floor space. Marla has to set up a different design wall. I say, I just kept cramming mine up there and then pulled it down some. Start stacking them. Okay, make it across this one. You can do it. Yep, did it. No problem. So this one is the ear back up here. And this one is the bottom down here. So make sure that's squared to 2 inches. 2 by 2. When you snowball on a corner, sometimes they get a little off. So you just go in and trim off a little bit more. And then I said this one went this way, this one went this way. Because I don't want to lose the little piece. I have a long-haired dog. I'm not putting it on the floor. Yes. Yeah, that's why mine go on my bed. It's the closest they get to the floor. If I run out of design wall. And then in October, I get the visitor back with her dog. Okay, this goes that way, press it. Press, press, press. I've never too much pressing. Not yet. I should be good for floor space. Okay. As long as you don't get company. Okay, this one is down next to this one. 1 1/4. See, it's not big enough. So it has to go that way. Okay. And then it needs a 1 1/4 inch off-white square. I thought I had one up here, but I'm not going to look in the... I'll just cut me a new one. 1 1/4. But everything's looking good there, June. Using a big ruler to cut a 1 1/4. Grandson's got home. Now I'm tired. I love your life, Sandra. We'll watch again. Okay. Yeah, they do run it out of you, don't they? They get the best of you. Well, it's not showing that. 1 1/4 by 1 5/8. And then you put a 1 1/4 over. They're showing that take up a partial, not a full. So are they got something wrong on this puzzle piece? When things don't look like in the picture, there's something definitely wrong. Or don't care and just do it. White for block number 2. It says 1 1/4 square. Block number 2. 1/4, 1, 2, 3, and 1 inch. They say 2 1-inchers. Where's the other one? 1 1/4, 1 1/4, 1. Oh, so I got to guess. I think that's supposed to be the one down here. Because 1 1/4, 1 1/4. No. Well, I only need one. So which one do I use? Everybody taking note. Okay. This goes this way. That goes that way. The pattern is a little off. I don't know why. There's always errors, and I'm always the one to find it, right? There's another pattern I got that's the pattern's off. Okay. Because that will look correctly when, like the picture. And it's saying that I need 2 1-inch whites. But it also says I need 3 1 1/4 square. Hi, Lorraine. How are you today? Okay, press this one. Put this back on the wall. So you can see the start of the cat anyway. Okay, the cat goes from there down. There to there. And of course, you know how it looks when it's all not sewed correctly together yet. That goes there. That goes there. I'm working on this little piece right here. That was the one that's off. Going by the picture. Then press this and then I have to square it up. Oh, I received Courtney's blocks today. They're going up on the wall and a sashing must be chosen. Okay. Yeah, I don't get, you guys all get yours today, Lisa, and I don't get mine till Monday. Unless they happen to fall in the mail tomorrow. Thank you, Lisa. Okay. Now this looks like the right piece here. Doing little tiny sections. I'm going to win in the bobbin. Gonna win. I'm gonna win. Cut trim, yeah. See, in their piece again did not look right. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because they're pieces when you put them on. It brought it to a point, not a. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, Marla. Yes, Linda. It's like, says 1 5/8 by 4 3/4. And then the littlest piece they had us cut are 1 inches. So that's where I put them. And they're too big. They left me a pointed cat's foot. One, 2, 3, 4, and 3/8. Oh, well, we'll have all the kinks out when you get there. I wonder if your pattern's different than mine. Did yours have all the oopses fixed, Marla? Maybe that's why you had to pay for it. I don't know. That is not. So, if I do this, do I want to make that pumpkin one? Oh, the pattern is correct. Well, I'm doing right piece by piece and is not coming out. It did not let me have. It came to a perfect point. That's not what I want. I don't want a perfect point. So I'm going to improvise like I'm good at doing. Let's see if I have any of that scrap there. Nope, I don't. It will have one up here shortly. Like, might still be here when Alani gets off the bus. Of course, I don't have a scrap of that one. Of course. I will here. Oh, there it is. Nobody says I can't improvise, right? We'll discuss it later, Marla. When we YouTube it together. I say, I need it right there. Now I'm going to go right there. And I'm going to get that paw one way or the other to look the way the picture does. Because cats don't have pointed fingers. Yeah. It's like, because I'd rather have the paw print look like this than the point. That pointed was too much. So I'm just going to improvise and make that whole piece the 4 5/8 it needs to be. So trim, trim, and trim some more. Oh. Trim the length first. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5/8 is what it said. Nope. Makes it 5. Let's go over. We'll make it 5. That one says 5, and it should come out the same as this piece right here. So I'm cutting this at 5. Yeah, but the picture here, it's like, shows a more rounded paw. And so I'm going by the picture. There's the wrong finger left up there. It's the wrong picture. And who is ever going to know that this was improvised, right? Except for all of you guys out here in YouTube world. Now I'm going to go back because I made this the whole big piece and put that little thing there, right there. Because this one ended up being too small. So I need 1 1/4 inch of that one. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Where are you? There it is. And then need a new one. We always have to have something to do. 1 1/4 inch. And needed more of them anyway. I know I'm not going to get through the cat today. Because Alani gets off the bus in 1 hour. Which I'm sure she wouldn't care one way or the other. Oh, no, that was the 1 inch square. Change. Whoa, hold. Roll back the camera. Because I changed that to a 1 inch. Because it was taking up too much of. Good thing I remembered. changing that to a 1-inch. Get the right side of my ruler here. It's being changed to a 1-inch. Because that took the cat paw straight down to little tiny thing of the paw. And it shows, the picture shows bigger. Good thing I'm a picture sewer too. That's like, or just plain crazy. No, don't even go there. I take that back. I am crazy, but crazy to have the pattern correct. Now I have to write that down so I don't forget it if I make another one. At least no one made any comment off of that one. Even though you guys got a 2-minute delay or something. It's like, we'll just keep it delayed. Okay, now I'm going to press it and I'll show you my end result with improvise. Gotta do my trim. Got to do my trim. Oh, you're just being polite? Okay. Okay. Here is the piece that I'm working on between my fingers. And here's the piece that I've improvised to fit that piece. Because it needed to look like that right there. So I improvised. Now they look similar. They're similar. 5 inches. 5 inches. So, see, this goes up here. This goes there. Continue up there. This one goes onto that one, but I didn't trim up that one yet. I could have just sewed that. No one would see it anyway. No one sees your back. Let's see if I can make through this. 6 1/4 inch sew. Is it going to make it? Come on, you can do it. Just 6 1/4 inches. So far, so good. It made it. I like playing with chicken with the bobbin. Okay. Like, I gotta remember, quit making those noises. And I was going, where'd that piece go? And this one goes on here. And we will have a cat. And it made it through that 5-inch. So there's more thread on that bobbin than I thought. Okay. Set the stitches. Flip and sew. There's the cat. There's the pattern. There's the cat head. There. How's that look? That looks like that piece. Now I just got to add the top of the pumpkin. But see, his paw could even still be with a little bit more up here. Hi, Ashley. But good enough for now. Cat number 2, if I ever make it, will be different. You're making Halloween stuff. Excuse me. Excuse me. Cutting fabric. It does this. Oh. June had to take a block out. Well, I'm sorry, June. Now it says I need 1 1/4 inch square. The size that I cut to put on there was off of the pumpkin 2 measurements. Or pumpkin 3. Whatever he is. It was the 2 1-inch squares that was left. No, it's like, that's not. Where in the heck did that? I can't read patterns. Fabric number 1, 2, 3, 4. It was the 2 1-inch squares. Marla. Thank you, Denise. No, I did not watch the lady. Maybe I would have got different numbers. I don't know. I didn't figure I needed to go watch the video. It's like, that's me. 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. I cut all the pieces by the pattern, and that's, like I said, pumpkin number 4. And that was the pieces that was left. I don't know why. I have not cut a whole lot of fabric, and now I'm this. So now I'm beginning to wonder. My daughter-in-law is going to pick up her granddaughter. She's just heading back from her yeah, whatever that mandatory thing was. Just like, let's see, by the picture. It is block 2. Yes, it's block 2, but it's pumpkin color 4. That's how these patches all work, the pattern. Pumpkin 4. I'll put that up someplace for a moment. Okay, now I've lost all my pieces again. What I'm working on. Block 1 is up there. So let's put that up there on that rack. I cut fabric 1, 2, 3, 4 is what we're working on. Oh, thank you, Denise. And I put the pieces as the picture said on block 2. See, I lost block 2. Like, where'd block 2 go? Right, there it is. And when I started putting the blocks up, it left me with only those 2 little pieces that go right there. That's the only place that 1 inch would go, because we needed there and there. So I'm going to be writing on my pattern. And it shows these. Okay, these will go corner to corner. They will. What you doing, Bailey? What you doing? And then I gotta get the brown pieces and the other piece. I'm just gonna just sew what I have. Improvise when I have to. I used the blocks I had that they told me to cut. So we'll have to compare our pattern later. Or you can go on the free one and see what it says. Because something was definitely wrong. Sure glad these can be flipped over. I sewed them the same exact, or drew them the same way. I would have had a slanted pumpkin. It's like, it would have just been slanting one way or the other. My son would have just contributed that to my age. That's what happens when you're 831 months old. Or 16 years older than his, or 19 years older than his pickup. When he purchased it, I should say. Made it through that one too. Now, Darlene, if you're listening, aren't you glad you didn't start yet? He's like, I don't know. Okay, press this. Press this. Oh, this fabric. I I don't want to have to get allergy shots just because I quilt. 1.25 inches. Almost thought I lost my cat for a moment because I didn't pin him back up on the board. Okay, let's see if we can make it through another 5-inch. So we can hope, right? Made it. Made it. We're getting closer. Okay, I'm going to pin this up here so you guys can look at my disaster so far. That's the cat with the pumpkin so far. I just have to put the stem on and some more background. Sure glad my Saturday jelly roll sizzle is going to be easier than this. I thought, now watch me sew that one on backwards. Okay. This one goes right there. Pin it. So in the little brown pieces here that I have all cut, it says I need the 1.5 by 2. And it's like 1.5 by 2 is that one. That's what that says. And then I need a little 1-inch square for up there in the corner. A little 1 by 1. Goes up. Eyeball it. And I'm getting tired of them all going in the same direction. So I'm changing the direction of this stem. Because I'm not going to cut everything to one direction. Uh-oh, what did I do wrong? What time arriving? Gotta make arrangements for Alani. Gotta make sure Grandma gets her Happy Meal. Just saying. Press this little piece up and over. Square this up. Okay. So you don't fall off. Put you right there for now. And next it says 2 1/4 by 2 times 2. I might be able to do that. I don't know. It might be kind of hard. I don't know. It's just me. 2 1/4. That's not big enough. I'm using up all my little scraps first. No yardage is going to be damaged right this moment. 2, 2 1/4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yep, doesn't matter. It isn't going to work, no matter how I do it. 1, 2 1/4. Just cut me all new pieces. What the heck? 2. See, if I do it really nicely, no. Leftover little pieces for putting on later. I don't know what you're whining about. There's nobody out there, Bailey. And you had the back door open. Demanding dog. She thinks she's got control on something. I don't know. 2 1/4. There's one. Bailey, enough. I don't know what she's crying about. Okay, one on each side of this stem. And one on the other side of the stem. Come on, you can make it. You can make it. Do it, do it, do it. Made it. Oh, it's like, I think it can do that other sew. And what's everybody fixing for dinner tonight? I have no idea. Was going to have a Happy Meal with Alani, but I might be. Oh, I can do. It's like I might be able to take her up there. Okay, I got the stem of the pumpkin, whatever that thing's called, up there. Take these strings. Because if she's not going to be here till 4:30. Because she already said that the toy that's up there. You had spaghetti? I don't have any made. It's like cooking for one is the pits. The only thing I have leftovers in my refrigerator is the carrots I cooked the other night, just to cook carrots. Because I was doing something in the kitchen and just let them boil while I was doing whatever I was doing. Oh, made it through that one. It's like June sent a photo. Chef salad with some leftover rotisserie. Ooh, taco salad would be good. See, now I'm thinking, it irritates my stomach, but oh, wow, June did a good job today. Let me check first. Looks good. Looks like they're laying there. Here's June's masterpiece on her laid out. There's June's. Isn't that pretty? Good job there, June. Austin's awake. Wonder why he's awake. And this pumpkin with the cat's head is officially just about pressed and done. Here's the cat's head, the part of the cat head on the block. Now this joins onto that one. But these little frilly things. I just cut them off. There, those two join together. But we're showing that you can do them scrappy. You don't have to have a layer cake. I was matching up a seam, and you don't have to match the seam. Okay, that works. I go, wow, I'm off a quarter of an inch. I know I'm going to run out of bobbin thread this time. It better run out this time. I know these bobbins pack a lot, but just missed the corner of that pumpkin. Line up the next piece. Still got bobbin going. And there's still bobbin thread. Boy, did I misjudge that thing. It might be because it's got Aurifil in it. Yeah, it's yes, Mary. It's like I agree. My daughter loves her cat holes quilt. I am so glad Lisa found that pattern, and I'm glad Lisa shared it with me because it is a conversation piece. That is for sure. It is. It is. It is. Well, he left the car running, so I don't know what he's doing. Did you come for your Chewy box?
No, is that plastic still in the front?
It's in the garage. Yep, we didn't pack anything back.
I know you're on your live, but do you have that
I'm just finishing Austin. You getting ready for winter? And here's this block. This is block 2. This is block 1.
No, I have a potential buyer for the trailer, so I'm cleaning it up, and I told them that I'll put some plastic over that right now until they can figure out what they need to do. And they said that's perfect. And then Mom said to give them a roll of insulation. So I'm giving them, because it's,
Okay.
the pumpkins.
Hey, he identified them. And what's this?
That's a cat's butt on the end.
That's a cat head.
Oh. I thought that was like the tail, and then it was like laying.
I have bus in 25 minutes.
That's perfect. We just need to get that plastic thrown up there.
Okay, so after Alani gets here. Is that okay?
I still got to take a nap. I'm just trying to get this trailer cleaned up. And
well, I'd barely get up there and have to come right back down.
You can get up there, swing by.
Oh, okay. He's got this all figured out.
But yeah, no, because I want to get that trailer done. Wendy's going to do the last finishing touches on the cleaning up. I'm going to get the skirting done tomorrow once I get off work.
And then take a nap and then go to the next.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll be up there in just a few. I don't want to ride up and down and back. Do what with my saw? He said something about a saw and walked out the door. Anybody want to guess what that is? I don't know. I made it through that slow too. Maybe I better quit playing chicken with the bobbin. Let's see. There is, to me it's backwards because I'm looking in the camera. There's 2 blocks. And I guess we got 2 blocks to go. So next Thursday, we will do whatever. The other part. And hopefully there's no mishaps. But as you can see, this grandma's busy and wanted, and I have to take off, and I don't want to because then I'm just going to have to drive up there, drive right back down, grab a Lonnie. Because he can't wait 20 minutes. But let you guys see it one more time up on the design wall board. And it's like, I turned this stem. They have all the stems going the same exact way, so I switched it. Turn this off. But I'll catch you guys on next Thursday for this, next Tuesday on the other. And some of the other ladies and I were getting together and sewing Jelly Roll Saturday.
I see the saran wrap. That's it.
Okay, I got to go find the stuff for him. Glad everybody came over, and I'll talk to you guys next week if I don't see you someplace else. Bye for now. Bye.